typical hot and humid July day here at Kingsway Regional High School as Mullica Hill takes on Brooklawn Red on a Saturday morning. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Colin Morris of JBB Broadcasting. Should have a good one on hand here today between the 5-5 home team of Mullica Hill and Brooklawn Red, who I believe is 10-3. I'll double check that.
He doesn't want to bat it. You better get it shit together. That's like crazy.
9-3 is Brooklawn Red, visiting team.
Been our anthem the whole year. Not much.
Going to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklawn Red team, leading things off. At second base is Jason Bogart, followed up by Landon Mack, who's playing third base today. RJ Mustara is batting third, patrolling the outfield and center. After him, batting fourth, Jack Mustaro, the pitcher. Noah Danza batting fifth, he's playing short, followed up by Tyler Bunting at first base. It'll be Tyler Shop at behind the dish with Charlie Neal in left and Julian Butler Galera out in right field. Oh yeah. So action just about ready to get underway.
Scotty, stand up, put pants on. For God damn it, sake. I just put my pants on. I do. I'm like both.
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, what they're gonna put in.
What do you think about
Yeah. All right, Josh, here we go. Box now is Jason Bogart leading things off. First pitch from Herder on the right. Besides the camera as well.
Maybe I didn't think you were a coach.
Herder in his senior campaign at Kingsway with a 2.82 ERA. It's 22 in the third innings pitched. This one drilled through the 5-6 hole and a leadoff hit there for Jason Bogart to get things started.
Really a great piece of hitting there for Jason Bogart. 1-0 up in the count. Herner here at his home school, which gives him an advantage, but great piece of hitting by Bogart, the Gloucester Catholic native.
Hey, watch the delay, Steele. Watch the delay. Talk to him. Now it's Landon Mack batting second in today's contest. Herner is set, kicks and fires. Called strike. 0-1 the count.
And I mean, this Brooklawn team really highlighted by Landon Mack, the Rutgers commit, big lefty, hard thrower. Number 9 at third base today for Brooklawn.
At the hot corner and batting second, Herner picks off to first. Back in safely is Bogart. So the 0-1 on the way. Breaks. Pitch a called strike. Is in time, but they'll say that Bogart evaded the tag from Margarina. So Mack now down to the count 0-2 after 2 bunt attempts were pulled back. Runner in scoring position for the Rutgers commit.
Let's do on about it. Good shoot, 10.
0-2 on the way. That one misses in the dirt. Locked up there by Greg. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad 0-2 pitch there. Low in the dirt, Mack able to hold off on it. Now got himself back in a 1-2 count with a chance to drive in a run here.
Good.
That would have lost the count even at 2-2.
It's about the same thing there from Herner.
Watch the picture. Keep your feet moving. Feet moving.
Herner set on the rubber, fires the 2-2. This one fouled away. They say it's in play, actually, so Mack is retired, but advances Bogart to third, now 1 away.
7-yard kid.
I mean, it's not exactly the home run we're used to seeing Landon Mack hitting, but Jason Bogart moving over to third. It's a good job with 2 strikes. And now a chance here for Brooklawn to get a run early.
Curveball be up, fastball down.
Now digs in the center fielder, RJ Mustaro,
Drive and run.
batting third.
Line drive in the air tag.
There are no breeds.
Mustaro 405 at Gloucester Catholic this past night. Some swings and fouls that one back in the mitt of Zach Brave. Excuse me. Mustaro, a graduate of the class of 2023.
It's back.
That one misses 1-0.
Not far. What up, Josh?
And that breeze really helping cool things down as it feels like it's 97 today with the humidity. This one fouled back. It's 1-2.
And yeah, I mean, with these two are supposed to play a doubleheader today. Obviously, some conversation before the game between coaches about postponing the doubleheader and just playing one today, but we'll see what has to happen here.
And our coverage will only consist of this first game
Choke up, hit it the right
between
center.
Mullica Hill and Brooklawn Red. Herner in the windup, the 1-2. This one driven out to right field. Running back on it is Mignotti. And that ball has left the yard, so a 2-run blast there from RJ Mustaro gets Brooklawn on the board. It looks like it went just foul.
Going that way, RJ.
Wasn't much of a signal from the umpires.
And it's tough to see down the line where we are, have to fight through the fence of the dugout. That ball had the distance. Foul ball for Josh Herner.
Yeah, Mustaro has that kind of power where he can go right down that line. Oppo, he even looked those off the hands a little bit, and he still got it out of here easily. And I mean, this Kingsway field is not something to be taken granted of for how big it is.
If this one pops up out of play, we'll do it again with 1-2.
All right, let's go.
That ball was crushed down that right field line, just foul.
Put it in play, RJ.
1-2 once again on the way from Herner. This one misses upstairs.
Herner and Mustaro having a good battle here on this 2-2 count. Working back from that 0-2.
8, Pudge.
That one misses the good block there from Blake.
Else on the next one and switch.
The count is filled up at 3-2 now.
Josh. It's not 2-7, not 2-7. Stay through the middle, RJ.
Herner steps off, wants the signs again. Full count pitch on the way. This is low. Good block there from Brave. So good at bat. And RJ Mustaro to draw the walk. Now runners on the corners. That's 1 away. For Jack Mustaro.
On the hop here, Tuesday. Need you to touch. Jack. Attaboy. Sign up. 3-2.
So it looks like Brave and Herner looking to talk this one over.
Checking on Zach Bragg out there, or the Mullica Hill coaches, but he is doing a great job early on that off speed from Herner, keeping that in front of him. Saved a run a couple of times.
The backstop at Kingsway is definitely big enough to score on for a runner at third base.
And that long grass as well, obviously. Middle of the summer here.
All right, Josh, here we go, bud.
So runners on the corners now with one away for Jack Mustaro. This is
Come in!
runner comes in to score, so Bogart crosses the plate, and it's now a 1-0 Brooklawn Red advantage on the pass ball. And a runner in scoring position for the pitcher / designated hitter, Jack Mustaro.
Come on, Josh.
Come on, guys. Come on. I'm not kidding. Let's go, Josh.
1-0 the count now.
Atta boy.
Strike. Good fastball on the outer part of the plate there from Josh Murray.
Good job to get back into that count after, that first pitch.
This one fouled back. Mustaro was late, so now down in the hole, 1 and 2.
Guys, we can help out. Unless you want to go.
2 strikes.
Be careful. Freeze alive.
1-2 pitch from Herner. This is up and out. 2-2 now.
Yeah, that one seemed to get away from Herner a little bit, trying to battle here in the 2-2 count.
So already 1-0 in favor of Brooklawn Red in the top of the first. Thanks for watching this game on JBB Broadcasting. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Colin Morris on the call. Herner
Good job.
looks back. Mustaro at second.
Good job.
Go, Jack.
2-2 on the way. This one.
Atta boy.
Right back.
Come on, Josh, get your ground ball here.
So another 2-2 pitch on the way from Herner. This one grounded to second. Wiener is there.
Boy, Josh.
Puts it right from the second half of the inning.
Boy, Josh.
Gavin Wiener right there for a pretty routine ground ball, but moves the runner over yet again. This Brooklawn team playing very fundamental baseball here in the first inning.
Guys, too bad. Make a play now.
So Noah Danza steps in the box with 1 on and 2 away. Impressive sophomore campaign. This one driven out to center field, going back on it, and it gets down, bounces off the wall. McDonald struggling. He throws this one, and it's an RBI double for Noah Danza. First pitch swinging, and he drives in a run now. 2-0 Brooklawn Red.
This is a great piece of hitting from Noah Danza. In fact, Jake, the Clearview transfer, ironically, as he plays against Mullica Hill. Drives that one out to center. Tough ball for the center fielder. McDonald out there just gets over his head. It's an RBI double. Brooklawn in firm control so far.
So Tyler Bunting steps into the left-handed batter's box. Playing first base today. This is up and out, 1-0.
Taking her for a lot of first inning pitches. This is exactly what Brooklawn does to you.
Secondary, no.
I'm going to call it strike on the outer part of the plate. He needs the count at 1-1.
One, two. Drop when he goes.
1-1 on the way from Herner. That one misses out, 2-1.
Come on, Josh.
I don't think Josh Herner loved that call. Showing some emotion out there on the mound.
Good. Shot.
2-1 misses upstairs. It's 3-1.
Find it here, find it. One pitch only now.
Come on, gotta work, Jim.
Hitters count for Tyler Bunting. And Herner doing a pretty solid job at throwing strikes, but give credit to this Brooklawn red team. Just hit the ball all around the yard.
Shot.
Boy.
Fills up the count now, 3-2.
All the way back now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, on the swing. 3-14.
2 away and a runner in scoring position for Brooklawn red.
Drop.
Full count pitch on the way. This one driven to right center field. That one's going to get over the wall. So a 2-run shot for Tyler Bunting on a 3-2 count. It's now 4-0 Brooklawn red.
I mean, Bunting absolutely stayed on that. You're hearing some of the fans ask, how did he get that? And that's just a fastball low in the zone. It's a 3-2 challenge pitch. I mean, Bunting just won it. And that's an excellent job by the Brooklawn hitter. And that's a big lead, 4-0 off of Herman.
So the tough first inning for Mullica Hill as they're now down in a whole 4-0 against Brooklawn red. And with 2 away, it'll be Tyler Shop. So Herner in his windup. Pitch misses upstairs.
Someone's gotta get that.
Shop, the Del C graduate in 2022.
2-0 now.
Gotta let you up now, your ball. Be on time right here.
2-0 on the way. Called fastball in the other part of the plate. It's 2-1.
Herner really trying to battle back here after a rough first inning. A lot of pitches thrown in the inning. Trying to get the Mullica Hill boys in there when they can.
Down high right here. Down high fastball.
Shop hit 254 at Delsey this past year. 18 hits in his senior campaign. Turner fires. This one grounded to third and gets by Macarelli. So base hit there for the catcher.
I mean, Macarelli, something that just really can't happen. That was a lot of pitches thrown in this inning for Herner. I mean, that's the inning over, but he's going to make him throw some more pitches now.
He knows better than looking. He did that because he doesn't have a fucking couple.
So 2 away for Charlie Neal as Mullica Hill wants to talk a couple things over on the mound. Coach Scott Hamel talking it over with Josh Renner and Zach Brave.
Take it off and grow set out there.
Neal,
270, wrong ground balls, baby.
this past season for Gloucester Catholic as a junior, he hit .413, 26 hits, 18 RBIs.
Hang one out there, Curl, home buddy. Oh, Curl.
All right, Josh, here we go, bud.
Camden Catholic Junior.
Hey, Jock. You literally have it, Curl. Oh, Curl. What? 270.
Nope, down.
That one misses down.
0-0-5.
So Shop is on first. 2 away here in the top half of the first inning. It's 4-0 Brooklawn red. 1-0 from Herner.
Good pitch.
Misses outside, just missed then. 2-0.
2-0. Here we go.
Looks like a pinch runner over there for Brooklawn. Trying to figure out who that might be.
Pick off to first is not in time. So 2-0.
I was right there.
Turner kicks and deals, misses way upstairs. We're 3-0 to Charlie.
Check for green light, Charlie. 2-2-0.
Herner really trying to get back into this count here. A walk is not what you want here, especially with this getting to the bottom of this Brooklyn order. The last thing you want to see is that top of the order in the second inning. The next time you have to go back out there.
Picks off yet again, but not in time.
Looks like Matt Hill over at first base, pinch running.
The boy.
Called strike, now 3-1 to the left fielder.
Hang one out there.
1 on and 2 away in the top half of the first. And misses low and in, so a walk drawn by Charlie Neal. It's 2 on and 2 out. Julian Butler Galera.
Body up. Hand back and let it fly down.
Haddonfield Bulldog graduate, hit 270 this past season with 17 hits, 13 RBIs, 6 doubles, and 63 at bats. So Galera ready for the pitch, takes it for a called strike. And not only was Julian somebody that I played against for high school ball, being a Sterling graduate myself, a teammate of mine when I played my club ball at USA Prime. There's that one. So that one might leave a mark, but that loads the bases now for the top of the order. It'll be Jason Bogart, who's already 1 for 1 in this game with a single. Bogart has to put Evo shield on now.
All right, Josh, here we go, bud.
Well, the bases are loaded to the top of the order in the top of the first inning. Pitch misses low, 1-0 now.
So yeah, Herner really struggling to find the zone here late in this first inning. He's throwing a ton of pitches in the first. Really neat out here on Bogart, who's already single today.
Attaboy.
Called strike, he was the count at 1-1. In the windup. 1-1 is grounded to short. Lagarina makes a running throw, and that one gets away. So 2 runs come in to score. Butler Galera now on third, and runners on the corners for Landon Mack.
You guys got it, guys.
Herner really struggling now. The Mullica Hill right-hander. That was his 43rd pitch of this first inning. Now facing Landon Mack for the second time. Now, with first and third, this is not the position you want to be in for the Eustis guy.
2 on and 2 away for Landon Mack. He had a ground ball that was scooped up by Bragg and thrown to first. This one driven. That one is down for a base hit. So Landon Mack drives in an RBI. Butler Galera scores. And Brooklawn Red just keeps adding to their lead in the top of the first inning.
Hold on, Jay.
Hang your shoes, right?
Yeah, we've had 2 outs.
Line drive, hit it with the top. Hang your shoes.
Well, two.
So RJ Mustaro digs back in. Hit a ball that had the distance but went foul and then threw a walk his first time around. Pitch misses.
Herner really looking for his ender here with 2 outs.
Right? Your drive ball be on time right here, RJ. Good.
Turner delivers. Pitch misses. 2-0 count.
Work for it, J-Bo. Work for it, Mike.
Already 7-0 in the top of the first in favor of Brooklawn Red. Visitors here today.
Come on, Jay.
Bogart at second, Mack at first, and Herner keeping Bogart in check there.
Come on, Josh. Dig deep.
Misses upstairs. Bragg is going to look back to first, skips away from Tufano. And now runners advance into scoring position. So Bogart now at third, Mack at second.
You know what I'm doing?
Josh.
Mullica Hill still with 2 down here.
Well, 2's a 3-0, guys. 3-0, I'm bad.
3-0 the count. Herner now in his windup. This one driven out to right center field. Going back on it is McDonald. And he makes a catch at the wall. So that'll end the inning there. 7 runs come across in the top half of the first. We'll be right back after this. We're just about ready for the bottom half of the first. Going to take a look at the starting lineup from Mullica Hill. Leading things off in left field is Brendan Lockery, followed up by Gavin Wiener at second base. Behind the dish and Ben at third, Zach Gray, followed up by Enrico Tufano at first base. Matt Mignotti batting fifth in the right field, followed by Rob Lagarina at shortstop batting sixth. Nacarelli, the third baseman, batting seventh. AJ Ward, the designated hitter, batting eighth. The center fielder Joey McDonald batting ninth. And as you saw, pitching today for the home team of Mullica Hill, Josh Herner.
And I mean, McDonald with that fantastic catch to end that inning, going right into that fence. You can't feel well, always does not feel well in bed.
Hey, Brad, let's go, baby. You're header. Today for Brooklawn Red is Jack Bustaro. Mockery to lead things off for Mullica Hill. This one skied and fouled away.
Is it like this?
Mullica Hill looking to get a couple runs back in the scheme as they trail 7-0 after.
Let's go get him, babe. What do you say, babe?
Here's Lockery waiting to get one. This is outside. One of them. This one's sky to left field. Just gone under it. Catch is made.
I think Lowry thought he got a little bit more on it than he did. Pretty routine fly out to left field. Mullica Hill's gonna have to work in the counts here if they want to get back to this one.
Hey, Gav, what do you say? Can't do a job.
Here's Gavin Wiener starting at second base today.
Go, Gav!
Bustaro ready. This is
Let's
upstairs.
go. What's that? What do you say? Can't do a job.
It doesn't but it's 1-0 awaits. This one's skied out of play, now 1-1.
Tattooed a lot of people.
Come on, what's that? Come on, kid.
Bustaro kicks and deals. This one driven and gets down for a base hit in the left center field. So Wiener gets things started for Mullica Hill. One away, single left center field.
Excellent piece of hitting here by Gavin Wiener. I mean, off the end of the bat, maybe a little bit, but off the left, he obviously it's a different motion, a different release point from Mastero. So a great job by Gavin Wiener staying on that one, driving into left center field, and now he's standing on first.
In the 3 spot today is Zach Bragg, the catcher.
Go, Zach. Oh, man. Go, Zach.
This one driven gets by Mack at third, so now 2 on for Mullica Hill. Seems that from Zach Bragg.
A rare Landon Mack error over there at third base. Not something you're going to catch all the time, but obviously this Kingsway grass is not as top shape as it would be during the high school season, so it's going to take a couple of bad hops, and Brooklawn's going to move on. And they have this padded lead, so not the worst thing in the world, but Mullica Hill trying to get something done.
Matt Kelly in as a courtesy runner for Bragg, who's catching today, so 2 on and 1 away for Enrico Tufano, the first baseman.
I saw the fence when I was running, and then, bro, I was just watching the ball. I went right into the sun, so I just kept my glove where I saw it.
Gustaro looks Wiener back at the second. Checks Wiener again.
Bonnie.
What up, Rico? I'm back. Hey, Rico.
Bonnie. Hey, kid.
Tufano was hitting earlier in the week, 417 for the games against Cherry Hill. This one fouled back our way.
You're on. Okay.
Good job at Mastero getting ahead there with the fastball. Lefty obviously doesn't pack the most velocity in the world, but seems to get outs for this Brooklawn team.
Hey, Rico, here we go.
Bonnie.
Gustaro set. Wiener back a third time. So really trying to keep Gavin Wiener in check over there at second base as he's in scoring position. I'm in! That pitch misses low, 1-1. It's just slow.
Yeah.
If you can get a hold of one,
An excellent job by Tyler Shoppy, keeping that in front of him, saving 2 runners in scoring position.
Bonnie.
1-1 on the way. Missed the one now.
Man, really. 1-3, what up, 1-3?
And a rough first inning for Mullica Hill, but right now have a little bit of a rally going, 2-1 and just 1 away. The part of the order coming up.
Yeah, and they're going to need it here, Jake. I mean, they're down quite a bit in this one, so to avoid getting mercied and to keep this lead.
Hold on, miss.
Head on. Head on. Pull up.
Hey, what up, Rico? We're good here, 1-3.
Here, I'll take it.
So a big swing and a miss there from the first baseman.
Oh, good, Enrico. Get your timing down. Stick to the approach. Let's go, Reed. All good, baby. Stay loose.
2-2 on the way from Gustaro. It's
Keep fighting.
Good fight.
there from
Keep fighting, 1-3.
Tufano.
And Jake, this is the type of bat you expect from a 4-hitter, no matter what point in the game you are in. With first and second and 1 out, rallying on Mullica Hill, this is the kind of bats you need to get Mastero's pitch count up early on in this game.
Hey, 1-3.
Gustaro set. Looks Wiener back. Now fires. This one all the way. So great at bat here from Tufano.
What up, Rico?
Bonnie.
Hey, Rico, win this one, baby.
So 2-2 on the way.
Hey, Rico.
And they look back. That ball gets away. Wiener on his horse. He's rounding third, going for the plate. Throw is offline, so Gavin Wiener scores on an errant kickoff throw.
Yeah, I caught the one.
Mullica Hill is on the board. 7-1, they still trail.
I mean, just good base runner from Mullica Hill. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. Fast leadoff hitter. Fast 2-hitter coming around third. Mullica Hill's on the board.
So Wiener on its course to get against the plate for a run. Now still a runner in scoring position. With 2 strikes on Tufano.
Fucking, piss missile right to someone.
I don't know. It's so humid.
Got
Four, baby, let's go!
up 3-2.
Good job. Let's count, Blue.
Hey. Come on, kid.
Go, Rico! Let's go, baby! Oh, baby. Up on one! Raise it, Bulldog, yeah!
Off pitch on the way. This one.
Keep fighting! I love it!
As I mentioned, just Tufano
Right,
just having an
let's go.
absolute cleanup hitter at bat here, and what I mean by that is just an absolute team at
Clap
bat.
here, baby.
Fouling off pitches, taking balls, really need base runners here. They're not looking for the full hitter to go a yard here. They're just looking for base runners.
Come on, Nate. Base hit ball forward, kid.
So a
Let's go.
tremendous at bat from Tufano to work the count to 3-2. Another pitch from Mustaro in this at bat. This one cut on and miss. So he actually gets him out there on the mound, 2 away. That'll bring up Matt Mignotti. So the lefty digs in. Runner on second, 2 away. 7-1 the score in favor of Brooklawn Red. Pitch from Mustaro. Foul back. 0-1.
Hey, Matt. You look good. About 7-3 though. Hey, 2-5. What up, baby? What up, baby? Oh yeah, he's not. He's not a lot of good.
So the 0-1 on the way. Cut on and missed. Now 0-2 to Mignotti.
The movement there from Mustaro. Some sort of off speed. I have to guess a curveball. It had kind of some 12-6.
Go, Matt. Hey, Matt, let's
Fastball react.
How to protect.
So Mustaro in the driver's seat. 0-2. He kicks and fires.
Believe.
Good block there from Shop behind the dish.
Go, Matt. Yeah. I'm back.
1-2 pitch on the way. Missing. Wow, good hold there by Mignotti. He stays alive. 2-2.
That's as bad as borderline as it gets for Mustaro. And just a good take there.
Hey, boys, take it up. Go 2-5.
Battling in there.
2-2 on the way. Cut on and miss, so strikeout to end the inning. With Mullica Hill on the board after one. 7-1 your score here on JBB.
Oh, my fault, bro.
All right, we're good. So after one, it is 7-1 in favor of Brooklawn. Mullica Hill trying to hold this red-hot offense at bay. It's going to be a tough task as 4, 5, and 6 hitters are up for this powerful offense of Brooklawn Red. Stepping in, pitcher Jack Mustaro. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second. Pitcher misses. We've seen Herner go back to that pitch a couple times. That outside breaking ball to the left-hander. Just unfortunately for Mullica Hill, not getting that call too much. This one drills Mustaro right in the back. Break, make sure he's all right. So a leadoff hit by pitch for Brooklawn Red. That'll bring in Noah Danza, who doubled his first time up back in the first inning.
Yeah, and I mean, the Gloucester Catholic student really got a hold of that one, just put it right over McDonald's head. I mean, that's a big outfield out there here at Kingsway Regional High School.
That's one on, no one away from Danza. Up and out over the backstop. Small ball action. Not the first time we've seen Brooklawn Red try to do that here today.
mean, absolutely not, Jake. I mean, this is what all Gloucester Catholic is about, and I know this is American Legion baseball. You can't help but notice a lot of these Brooklawn Red guys are Gloucester Catholic students. Obviously, them finishing #1 ranked high school team in the state.
Pitch misses upstairs. Now 1-1 count.
Joe, your way last time. Stay pitch till you have 2 no out back.
Dan's one of those Gloucester Catholic students, as we mentioned. He digs into the box.
1-1 punch.
Going into his junior year next year, Gloucester Catholic. This one is popped up, shallow. Ignotti falls off Wiener for the first out of the inning.
Good talk, Joe, I guess.
And I mean, good communication from Mullica Hill, although it looked a little bit sketchy the whole way. Ended up just with an out, normal fly out. Good talk from Wiener and the outfielders.
So here is Tyler Bunting, Gloucester Catholic graduate of 2023. Already left the yard once today, back in the first inning with a 2-run blast over the wall. Courtesy runner coming into the game for Brooklawn Red.
Jackson Smollett.
Let's go.
The common thing we see here, Jake, is a lot of POs running the bases for American Legion baseball.
Called strike on the outside corner, so 1 to Bunting.
Bunting left the yard his first time up. Went down and got a fastball low in the zone.
In a 3-2 count with a challenge pitch, was just ready for it. Sat back, snapped, and cracked one over the tall fence at Kingsway Regional High School. This one misses. It was a good block there from Bragg. It's 1-1.
That breeze picking up here a little bit, Jake, making things a little bit cooler for us, as well as the players on the field.
This one fouled back 1-2. And Colin, as cliche as it might sound, as hot as it is today with it feeling like 97 degrees with the humidity, it's important, especially for the pitchers and catchers, to hydrate.
Absolutely. I mean, for every player, honestly, it's a hot day, and I mean, these guys are supposed to have a doubleheader.
This one driven out to the left center gap. Lockery is there for the put out 2 away.
4-2-7.
So after a leadoff hit by pitch, now 2 down, as the catcher takes off the shin guards. Tyler Schopp coming up to the plate, singled his first time around.
Brooklawn backstop, having a great day back there. Obviously, had that little bit of an errant pickoff throw down at first base. No sweat for the padded Brooklawn lead.
Pick off there, but back in time is Smollett.
Signaling safe to the umpire.
No, I mean, I know them a long time, but still, I didn't think he was.
Pitch comes in. This one's skied out to shallow right field. And Ignotti is there. So a much better top half of the second for Mullica Hill as no runners come to cross. It's still 7-1 in favor of Brooklawn Red. We'll be right back on JBB Broadcasting after this. Bottom of the second, just about ready to get started. Leading things off here from Mullica Hill is Rob Lagarina, the shortstop.
Let's go, Rob!
Lagarina, the Cherry Hill West, crazy basket catch and throw to the plate for a double play. This one popped up. Shallow right center field. Butler Galera is there. 1 away.
Up now, man!
Good talk for the Brooklawn outfielders out there. Galera putting that one away in right field.
Quick out number 1 for Mustaro and company. Out on the defensive side, here's Cole Nacarelli, the third baseman in today's contest. Takes a called strike.
I caught Enrico's shot. Oh no, I like that bat.
Another strike in there from Mustaro. It's now 0-2.
Bump of the zone. Gloucester Catholic graduate. The big left-hander. Throwing a lot of first pitch strikes here for Brooklawn.
So Nacarelli down 0-2.
Take it.
Pitch down in the dirt. Good block there by Shop.
Hey, 4-0. Hey, baby.
And Jake, I believe that's something we talked about a lot at Cherry Hill when Mullica played there last week. Was those first pitch strikes from the starting pitchers.
Hey, let's go.
Count even now at 2-2.
Throw pitch right here.
Let's go. Water on the side. Yeah.
Nacarelli looking to get things started with 1 away in the bottom of the second. Mustaro turns on the rubber, the 2-2 on the way. This one is grounded over to first base. Bunting will take it himself, so now 2 down in the bottom part of the second inning. AJ Ward digs in now, the designated hitter in today's game. So I'll go down to talk with Coach Scott Hamel.
We saw Ward do some of the catching duties in Cherry Hill.
Did a great job behind the dish with a lot of balls blocked back there.
I don't believe Bragg was in the lineup last week.
It's like it now too.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jake.
I don't believe that he was available for that game.
Good punch.
Obviously gets the catching duties today.
Good pitch in there from Mustaro for a called strike. It's 0-1. High fastball up and in. Not much you can do with that as the hitter.
And then, like, if you want to play in college,
That one off the plate.
it's like almost anyone can go and do it.
Good eye there from AJ
You
Ward.
need a good arm and you got to be able to. I feel like when they do a lot of it's like if you're good, you can be a really good defense.
Nobody on with 2 away to Ward in the 1-1 count. Cuts and misses, and that one it's 1-2.
Mostero's bread and butter, that fastball. She keeps going back to it. Mullica Hill having trouble barreling it up. In the first inning, we saw a couple, but that was it.
Looking for the put-away pitch. It's 1-2. This one fouled out of
Good
play
fight,
now.
baby. Let's go, man. Fight it. Keep fighting 3-3 now. Shoot.
Got it.
I'm not Pudge.
They have like a most stuff, but they have like a robot that like cat.
So the 1-2 again on the way from Mustaro.
Hey,
Missing
good eye.
low.
You take. I'm not kid.
Solid at bat here from AJ Ward,
Yeah, go
the Kingsway product.
Go,
A rising junior.
That's what I realized.
2-2 on the way from Mustaro. This one lined out to center. Easy put out there for RJ Mustaro. So that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Brooklawn Red, and after 2, it is still 7-1 in favor of the visitors. We'll be right back on JBB Broadcasting after this. Herner back out, top of the third, leading things off for Brooklawn. It's Charlie Neal, the left fielder. Drew a walk in his first plate appearance. So Herner turns and fires. Called strike on the outside.
Good job by Herner. Something he struggled with a little bit today is getting ahead with that first pitch. Fastball or off speed. It's been mostly fastball for Herner.
That one fouled back, and now quickly it's 0-2 to Neal. So a quick chat between pitcher and catcher.
That got me.
Now Bray comes back to the plate.
Oh, got your wrist.
No, got him today. That one looked like it got Bragg in an area that wasn't covered by the gear. Might have been on the wrist. Nevertheless, it's 0-2. Misses outside.
As you mentioned, Jake, another one of those backdoor off-speed pitches. Just couldn't fall in there for Herner.
Good idea. Good
Up
idea.
low now, even at 2-2.
Come on, keep working, Josh.
Herner delivers the 2-2. Misses outside, and quickly, after getting ahead 0-2, the count is filled up.
First out here for Herner would be huge, especially for his pitch count.
And so after going down 0-2 in the count, 4 consecutive balls get a walk to Charlie Neal, his second walk of the day. So that puts a runner on for Julian Butler Galera. It was hit by a pitch in his first at bat.
Come on, get a ground ball now. Let's go. Get in there, let's go.
Shows hands, and Butler Galera with a good bunt. Macarelli fields it.
Cole, way to
Boy, Cole.
And they'll say that Tufano was off the bag. So good wheels there from Butler Galera. Is now 2 on. Nobody out for the top of the order.
I mean, that's just an excellent bunt from your 9-hitter for Brooklawn there. I mean, that's a sacrifice situation, I believe. So just to kind of get them to roll over to Jason Bogar in the top of the order. I mean, they get a hit out of it, so, I mean, great bunt by Butler Galera.
A bunt single for Butler Galera after a walk from Neal brings up Jason Bogart. He squares the bunt, gets it down the third base line. Good bunt. And everybody is safe, so another bunt down the third base line. Loads the bases for Landon Mack.
I mean, that's as perfectly as it could have been drawn up for Brooklawn. I mean, that coaching staff over there just doing an excellent job. Back-to-back bunts, back-to-back, perfectly executed by the 9-hitter and the 1-hitter Bogart. And now the Rutgers commit Landon Mack with the bases loaded. Not the situation you want yet again for Herner. Just unfortunate and honestly great execution by Brooklawn.
That one cut on and missed by Mack. Herner put in a tough spot with the bases loaded and nobody away in the top of the third. Mullica Hill already trails in this one 7-1.
Boy.
Now Mack down in the count 0-2. Mack 1 for 2 today's game. He fouls this pitch down the third base line.
Good fight from Landon Mack there, just getting one off the hands out of play. Not letting him run inside on that inside pitch.
0-2 from Herner. Another backdoor breaking ball that missed up and away, so 1-2. The count to Landon Mack. That one misses off the plate.
Come on, Josh.
Mack with a single back in the first inning.
Oh, good
That one
spot.
just off the plate. So Mack wants the count full.
Hey, come on, good.
Not a bad pitch from Herner, but you know he's going to see a challenge pitch here on 3-2.
That one misses outside, so Mack draws a walk, and that will bring in a run. Neal comes across the score, and he's now 8-1.
It's a good spot. Time. Give me Gatorade. Give me Gatorade.
First base coach for Brooklawn Red, feeling the heat, calling to the dugout for some Gatorade.
Looks like it may be Landon Mack. I mean, that's the last thing you want for the Bishop Eustace star. Rutgers commit. be taken out of this game because of hydration. I mean, it's a hot day. We talked about it earlier, Jake.
So the Gatorade is for Mac. That'll give time for Herner and Bragg. Quick talk. Very hot day, as we mentioned. Feels like 97, 88. And with the humidity, feels like 97. Back now in the dugout, takes the helmet off. He's going to get pinch runner. That being Matt Hill out of Paulsboro. And that's not something you want to see on either side as a player.
Thank you, Scott.
Have to be put on the bench due to heat-related issues. It being such a hot day, as we mentioned. So now we get back to baseball. Bases loaded, nobody away. This one grounded. Lagarina to second. Ball to first is not in time, so Butler Galera will come across to score. 9-1. Brooklawn leads it, and runners at the corners with one away. The pitcher Jack Mustaro.
Josh, get another one, bud.
So runner breaks, throw down is out of the glove of Lagarina, but Wiener is there to scoop it up. So a stolen base there for RJ Mustaro. The two runners needed in the scoring position.
One on about, I got one up, which is never happened.
Which missed for a ball. Gets away from Bragg. Lost it for a second, but quickly slides and scoops it up.
Oh, Jack, hit hard.
Still nobody away. Two runners in scoring position now. This one popped up. Lagarina goes back on it. Lockery calls him off. Bogart tags. Throw to the plate.
Back up, back up.
Is offline, but Bogart holds up. So now one away for Noah Danza. Excuse me, I forgot. Fielder's choice at second base, so there's two away. Two away now as Herner fires, and that one gets Danza in the back of the leg, so that'll load the bases after a hit pitch.
Herner seeming a little bit annoyed at himself. And it's a frustrating outing for him so far.
Two away for Tyler Bunting, a home run back in the first inning. He's 1 for 2. Prime RBI opportunity for the lefty. Bases loaded and two away, trying to add to this lead.
Josh, let's go. Get us out here. Let's go now.
It is 9-1.
Stop.
Misses Bragg. Locks it.
I mean, Herner not even through 3 innings, 76 pitches so far, not even out of this one.
Come on.
Skips away from Bragg. Bogart is crashing to the plate, and he gets there. So now extending the lead on the wild pitch. Jason Bogart.
Now one pitch move.
So Herner in the windup, 2-0 the count. This one, and that one gets through for a base hit. 1 run is across. The next breaking to the plate. Noddy's throw is cut off, and there will be no throw to the plate. So 2 runs come in for Tyler Bunting, a 2 RBI single with 2 away. Manager coming out of the dugout for Mullica Hill.
Looks like that's going to be all for Herner today.
So Herner with a tough outing today. Coming out of the bullpen is Nate Ford. We saw pitch against the talented Cherry Hill team this past Tuesday. So Ford will warm up. We will take a quick break here at JBB Broadcasting. We'll be right back after this. So Ford is warmed up and ready. 2 away and nobody on. Or excuse me, runner on first is Bunting. Up to the dish now. It's Shop. It's 1 for 2 with a single in the first inning. Ford kicks, delivers. Pitch misses, 1 away.
Stop in the middle here, Shop. Don't mind you missing down there, 1-4.
Nate Ford trying to come in and close out this inning with 2 outs.
A lot of confidence here. Boy, Nate.
Ford fires in a strike. It's even now 1-1. That one misses. 2-1.
Big playing field.
Thanks for watching on JBB Broadcasting. I'm Jake Clark. Joined by Colin Morris as a good block by Zach Brave. Holds a runner at first. Score 17 minutes. Thanks for that.
Nice.
That one cut on and missed. Count is now 2-2.
Ford trying to battle back here with a big strike 3 pitch.
Come on, Nate.
2-2 on the way.
Good
Cut on and missed. So Ford gets a swing and a miss strikeout. Brooklawn Red with some damage done in that inning. It's now 11-1. Good pitch in. They lead it.
Bottom of the third, about to get started. It's Joey McDonald leading things off for Mullica Hill as they trail in this one 12-1 to the visiting Brooklawn Red team. Mustaro set on the rubber, turns and deals. Pitch misses there for a ball. So McDonald awaiting the 1-0. Takes and now 2-0 in a favorable hitter's count here is Joey McDonald, batting 9th in today's order. Takes outside, now 3-0. And we'll have to see down big here if Coach Scott Hamel gives him the green light. 3-0 on the way from Mustaro. And a 4-pitch walk there for McDonald, so he gets things started in the bottom of the third for Mullica Hill. 1 on and no one away for the top of the order. Brendan Lockery about to dig in. Lockery starting in left field today, doing the honors of leading things off for Mullica Hill. So a pickoff move to first is not in time. McDonald back safely. So here's the pitch. This one driven out to right field. Butler Galera is going back on it. It gets down. So Lockery puts the brakes on at first. Hustling for third is McDonald, and he slides and is safe. So runners on the corners now for Gavin Wiener. Still nobody out in the bottom of the third. Great hustle there from Joey McDonald, the center fielder, showing off those wheels and going from first to third on a single from Brendan Lockery. So Wiener digs in. Ustaro set with runners on the corners. He fires. Pitch taken by Wiener.
Sorry for that. We were fighting some technical issues because that one is skied and caught on a line. No tag from either of the runners, so 1 away with 2 on for Zach Brigg. He missed it. McDonald got on with a walk, and then Lockery skied one out to right field. It was poorly judged by Butler Galera to get runners on the corners.
Here, Zach, come on. You do a job here, kid. Come on.
Come on out.
I'm brave.
Throw it up here.
Oh, good take, hi, babe.
I want to ball to break.
Let's go.
So 11-1 your score, but Mullica Hill with a chance to get on the board again is Zach Brigg, the 3-hitter. The 2 runners on. That one missed in. So 2-0.
Hey now, Zach! Hey, kid! How about now, Zach? Hey, 1-0!
This one grounded to third, stays fair, so McDonald will come in to score. Lockery decides to put on the brakes at second, but Mullica Hill scratches across another run with an RBI single from Zach Brigg. It's 11-2.
You know, kind of out of the reach of Landon Mack there.
I started running, I thought it was
Good piece of hitting for Zach Brigg. Gets Mullica Hill their second run of the day.
So 2 on and 1 out. Matt Kelly comes into the game to be the courtesy runner for the catcher, Zach Brigg. This here's Enrico Tufano up to the disc. He struck out his first time, but if you remember back in the first inning, had a great at-bat to really work the count against Mustaro. So we have time call.
Looks like Landon Mack is going to exit the game here.
I know, I got you.
So Mac trying to play through
This time, yeah.
some of the heat issues, but listening to his body, taking himself out of this one. So Butler Galera will go to third base, where he played his high school ball at this past year as a third baseman for the Haddonfield Bulldogs. Matt Hill entering the game. We saw him a couple times as a courtesy runner. Now comes in to play right field for the visiting Brooklawn Red.
That's pretty costly for Brooklawn here, as I believe Sal Marziani is inactive today for Brooklawn, although he is on the lineup card. Is not in uniform.
Mustaro kicks and deals. That one blocked up Nice shot behind the dish.
Which is only a problem for Brooklawn because the only player remaining on their bench right now is Jackson Smollett. Obviously the right-handed pitcher from Gloucester Castle.
Okay.
Who's done a little bit of running today, but I don't believe he plays any positions in the field. Primarily, at least, Jake.
Looking at the high school stats, he was a pitcher only. Is that what? Have to assume that he'd be in relief today if Jack Mustaro needed a little extra help out on the mound.
Hey, 1-3, baby!
Pitch on the way to Tufano. Takes a called strike.
Great at bat last time for Tufano.
Really worked the count all the way to 3-2, but Mustaro got the last laugh in the end with a strikeout.
Let's count. Let's go, Reek. That foot down. Stay twitchy.
Pitch is low now, 3-1 the count.
Keep seeing it, kid.
Mustaro coming out in the bottom half of the third inning, struggling to find the zone a little bit, which has not been the theme so far for him.
Good morning, Rico. Let's go, baby.
3-1 count with 2 on and 1 away in the bottom of the third here at Kingsway Regional High School. Mustaro had to step off the lever once the signs again. Steps off again now.
Oh, you Reek. That foot down. Stay twitchy. Has to be your pitch, baby.
Come on, 8.
Hitters count for Tufano. 3-1 on the way. This one's rounded short. And a good play. Not in time. The ball gets away from bunting at first, so Lockery comes around to score, and on his course is Matt Kelly to third base. So runners on the corners for Mullica Hill. They scratch another one across. It's 11-3.
Yeah, Mullica Hill showing they're not done here yet. Scoring 2 runs in this inning with first and third now.
So Tufano gets on via a throwing error.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here for Brooklawn.
Into the box is now Matt McNaughty.
Yeah, every time I say that,
with a strikeout today on his scorecard.
Good, Robbie.
Mound visit for the visiting Brooklawn Red team. Mustaro giving up a couple runs in the bottom of the third, but Brooklawn still with an 8-run lead. It's 11-3. Visit breaks. Excuse me, it's 12-3 in favor of Brooklawn.
Let's go, Maddie. Get that foot down. Stay twitchy, baby. Fastball react. Go, Maddie. Stay loose. Stay loose up there.
12
Foot down reaction.
Score. But Mullica
Hey, Matt.
with 1 away.
Hey,
and
Maddie.
2 on.
Stay twitchy, kid.
Looking to try and keep this rally going. It's Matt McNaughty. This one grounded right back to the pitcher. And
Run it.
the run down is Kelly. Kelly falls, and that'll be the second out of the
Grab the bat. Grab the bat. You're good.
That's one of the downsides when you have to have some of your pitchers run the bases.
Correct, Jake. I mean, just a difficult position there. Good play by Mustaro, though, but saves a run for Brooklawn there.
Hey, let's go, Robbie. Bump.
Tuvano advanced to second. McNaughty on first, so still 2 on with 2 away now as Rob Lagarina takes it. Shortstop. 0 for 1, with a pop out to right. Takes a pitch low.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob. I'm out, baby.
Is that number still going down? Yeah, 2 minutes.
Let's go, Rob.
If it turns off.
Hey, Rob.
Pitch is popped up, coming our way.
I got it.
Out of play. So now 1-1 the count.
Go to play my foot.
See that first?
Let's
go, Robbie.
Make a play.
Get that foot down. Top man, work hard. Go, Rob. Go, Rob. Let's go, Rob.
Lagarina waits the 1-1. This one into the gap. But a nice play there by RJ Mustaro to track that one down in the outfield. Mullica Hill scratches across 2 in this inning. It's 12-3 in favor of the visitors. We'll be right back after this. Back to the top of the 4th as Ford got over a strike. There's another, so quickly 0-2 to Charlie Neal.
Neal swinging on the first pitch, cutting on and missing on a fastball from Ford.
Neal has drawn 2 walks today. And a called strike 3, so Neal goes down looking. There's a strikeout from Nate Ford. 1 away in the top of the 4th.
Great pitch from Ford there. Curveball backdoored Neal. A little bit of great reaction from the Mullica Hill dugout as well. Just another example of showing you don't have to throw that hard to get outs. I mean, that's a great all-speed pitch by number 14.
So Ford has 1 away. Into the box is Butler Galera. He takes a ball. Butler Galera with a bit of a position change as he started today in right, but now at third base after Landon Mack having some minor health issues is our hope, but Mack not feeling the best today, so took himself out of the game.
Although it appears that Mack may hit here as he looks ready over there.
So a called strike there. 2-1 count.
Come on, Joel.
Great curveball from Ford. That seems to be his go-to pitch right now.
And it's dropping in. Nate Ford doing a great job of getting ahead first, getting strikes.
That one just missed, and Ford really thought that that one was going to be another called strike 3, but now the count is filled up at 3-2 to Butler Galera.
This will be Ford's challenge pitch.
This one driven and through the 5-6 hole for a base hit. So Butler Galera 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Hit by pitch.
I'd say a great hit of pizza. A great piece of hitting by Butler Galera. Staying on that, hitting it right in between the shortstop and the third baseman for his second hit of the day. Had a bunch single, of course, last inning.
So now here is the leadoff man, Jason Bogart, steps into the box. Had that bunt single last inning. Takes the called strike there from Ford.
Pretty impressive here for Brooklawn. Already Bogart in his 4th at bat through 4 innings. Just kind of sums up about how this game is going today for Mullica Hill.
Pitch misses low, so 1-1 to count. Thanks for watching JBB Broadcasting. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Colin Morris here today at Kingsway Regional High School for American Legion Baseball between Mullica Hill and Brooklawn Red. That one cut on and fouled by Bogart.
Bogart flailing at that, not used to seeing that slow, loopy curveball from Nate Ford.
Curve been very effective today from Ford. That's something that we didn't really see at Cherry Hill when he came in to pitch. One Bragg launches one into right field, way over the head of Tufano. Butler Galera gets on second. Thought about 3 for a moment, but he'll pump the brakes.
One out now, 1 down.
So a wayward throw there from Zach Bragg, who otherwise has had a pretty solid day behind the dish.
Yeah, I mean, that's the second time he's done that today, Zach Bragg. I mean, good job of blocking up balls back there, but a little bit of a wild arm behind the plate there. Trying to get that under control to save some runs here from Mullica Hill.
Pitch misses, count is full at 3-2. So Ford looking for a put-away pitch with a runner in scoring position. 1 down in this inning. Payoff pitch on the way. And that one just misses. A close pitch there as Bogart draws a walk. So it does look like Landon Mack will hit.
Back in there, Nate.
1 for 2 today with a walk. And the main thing that we're worried about over here is if he was all right to come back and play. It seems as though he is. Matt takes
Possibly just a little bit of a dehydration over there. Landon Mack getting some fluids in him, ready to hit here for his 4th time today.
2 on. Matt pops this one up to right field, going back on McNaughty. He's under it, makes the catch. Butler Galera tags for third and is in there safely. So runners on the corners now for RJ Musnaro as Mack flies out to right. 2 away.
Moving up Guerrero, good job by Landon Mack. I know obviously not feeling his best over there is number 9 from Bishop Eustace. Doing his job though here in the top of the 4th inning.
So 2 away for the center fielder RJ Musnaro. Takes a ball strike.
Musnaro not too approved of the call by the home plate umpire.
2 away, but runners on the corners as Brooklawn Red is looking to extend that lead. This one driven out to the left center gap. Lockery going back on it. He's not going to get there. That ball gets down in the gap. Bogart running towards third. Lagarina misses the cut. And some Wiener's there to scoop it up. But an RBI double for RJ Musnaro gets Brooklawn Red on the board in the 4th. Now 13-3 they lead it.
Hey, Brett, let's go. Come on, Nate.
I mean, it's a really good piece of hitting by Mostero. I mean, stays on it, hits it right over the left fielder. I mean, just not playing properly out there for Mullica Hill. Maybe a little bit too far in on a power hitter like him, but
Come on, Nate.
extends the Brooklawn lead.
Now the pitcher, Jack Mostero, in the box. He takes a strike. 4 to head the count.
Nate Ford doing his thing, pumping strikes like usual.
He's done a good job of getting first pitch strikes to the last 2 batters. Backdoor off speed, 0-2.
Ford is trying to get the finisher here. That's something he struggled with a little bit today.
We saw him struggle with that at Cherry Hill as well. Did a good job of getting the 2 strikes, but issued a couple walks or base hits in full counts. 0-2 on the way. This lined out to the gap, and Lockery dives and misses, so the ball is down. 2 runs come across the score. A great effort there from Brendan Lockery out in left field, but to no avail as Brooklawn tacks on 2 more, 15-3, after the single there from the pitcher Jack Mostero.
And it's been that kind of day for Mullica Hill. Just a good effort there.
Jack, you good?
Out and left, but just unable to come up with it.
So now in the box is Noah Danza. Danza had a double back in the 1st, but since popped out to right field and was hit by a pitch in the 3rd.
Come on, Nate.
So Ford looking for the under. This one hit to 3rd. Nacarelli is there, goes to 2nd. High throw, and it takes Wiener off the bag.
Hey, Nate, listen, regroup, kids. Take a breath.
So fielder's choice, but everybody is safe. And it extends the lead, extends the inning for Tyler Bunting.
All right, let's go. We got this.
Bunting, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single.
That was Jackson Smollett sliding at a second base, pinch runner.
Good pitch there from Ford, cut on and missed. Big first baseman now down in the count 0-1.
Bunting, not approving of that swing by himself, as fans here might have been able to heard.
pitch there from Ford, now up in the count 0-2. Ford gotten into a lot of 2-strike counts, just looking for his ender, his put-away pitch. Just hasn't been able to find it. Runner breaks for third. Bragg back to first, and they've got
Good heads up back there, Ken.
the runner back pick there. So Danza caught sleeping, and that'll add bunting lead off the inning. But some damage is done as Brooklawn Red gets 3 across in the inning. It's 15-3. The visitors lead it. We'll be right back after this. Starro back out for the bottom half of the fourth. A pretty solid 3 innings from the lefty, allowing 3 runs. So Mullica Hill looking to try and get back on the board. Cole Nacarelli leads things off, playing third base today. Grounds this one, stays in the fair ground. Bunting picks it up. Going to be a close play, but they say he's safe. Starro can't believe it. A good hustle there from Cole Nacarelli, and might have been the break that Mullica Hill needed to get this inning started.
Mistero for some words there for the umpire.
It's a 12-1 game.
Rough break there for Brooklawn. Mistero, nice play getting over there. As the Brooklawn head coach will have a chat with the umpire on the field. Obviously disapproval of the call.
And a close play, but it looked like Nacarelli might have been out there, but nevertheless,
We had 2.
the view that we have here doesn't compare to the one that the field umpire has. Manager from Brooklawn goes back in the dugout. Looks like they're going to talk things over.
That was a swinging bunt at its finest. Swinging bunt at its
So the umpires convene at the plate as it stands now. Nacarelli is safe at first for A.J. Ward.
That's Clarky.
So the call stands on the field. Nacarelli gets awarded an infield single for his hustle. Gustaro can't believe it. And that could be the break that leads. Right now, Gustaro is a little upset with the call from the umpire. A.J. Ward digs in with 1 on and nobody away. Pitch misses upstairs.
Mistero doing a good job here battling late in this game.
Let's see some. Let's go, baby.
Keeping the ball in the zone, keeping Mullica Hill off the board.
This could be a big inning here as Nacarelli started it. This one fouled back 1-1. Gustaro is really, really rattled by the call, and you can tell he's trying to put a little extra miles per hour on the fastball. Seems very frustrated and taking it out with his pitching now.
Yeah, I believe you'd be right, Jake. Mistero not happy with the given call from Mullica Hill. Good pickoff move there, but
Nacarelli is safe after the attempted pickoff. Ward steps back in. It's 1-1 the count now. Stero kicks and fires. Misses outside. Shot, thought about the back pick, but nothing doing. 2-1 the count now.
Let's go 3-3.
Ward with a line out to center field earlier in this game. Cuts and misses, and strike number 2 from Gustaro.
Let's go, Fudge. Get weird.
another just hard hit ball by A.J. Ward earlier today. Right at him, man. It's been that kind of day for Mullica Hill leading.
This one driven out to the gap. Gustaro is there and catches that one in the right center gap. So 1 down after the fly out to center. Joey McDonald with a great catch in center field back in the first inning. Literally fought the fence for it.
Yeah, I mean, that never feels good. Doesn't matter what fence you're playing. And obviously, they have that kind of mesh cushioning out on the fence here in Kingsway, but still not the ideal situation for McDonald.
Pitch misses out from Mustaro. It's 1-0. The sun behind us and now covered up by the clouds, and a little bit of a breeze rolling in helps with the heat. Also, want to make a note that Landon Mack is back in the game, third base. There's a strike.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Mustaro really trying to rev up the numbers on the radar gun this inning.
Hey, watch him move, Cole.
Nacarelli at first. This one fell
Good
back
fight.
by McDonald.
See him. You're on him now.
McDonald trying to hang in there with a good count here. Mustaro obviously trying to get the numbers up on the radar gun just a little bit, but what he should be focused on is throwing a lot of strikes here. Up a lot here on this very hot day where they're supposed to play a doubleheader. Try to get his guys out of here early with a big win.
Off speed misses upstairs. Shop goes back to first, but not in time. No tag from Bunting, so 2-2 the count. Joey McDonald.
It's shaded over there, right?
Mustaro set, takes a breath, now fires. Pitch misses low and a full count. Center fielder.
Mustaro trying to battle here for a strike three. He's going to need to challenge him here. A hit here wouldn't hurt Brooklawn in any way.
Brooklawn with a big lead on the scoreboard. 15-3, the full count pitch on the way.
Floyd, Joe, let's go, baby.
And he did challenge him, Jake.
That's something that you don't see a lot at this age level as you look at McDonald. No batting gloves is something that is very unique to see from guys at this level. A lot of guys definitely have the batting gloves. McDonald chooses otherwise. 3-2 back on the way. Rounds this one and through for a base hit, so a single there for the center fielder. And that gives Brendan Lockery 2 on and 1 away.
That is honestly a excellent at-bat by Joey McDonald, staying on that, staying low, hitting it into the ground. Obviously on this hot day, everyone's tired, everyone's sweating. I mean, even if that is right outfielder, it's not the easiest play in the world, especially on this long Kingsway Regional grass. But finds the hole. Great piece of hitting from Joey McDonald here, keeping Mullica Hill in the lead.
So that flips over the lineup card at the top of the order. It's Brendan Lockery, the left fielder. Bounds slow roller. It's going to be the pitcher, and they can't corral it. It goes out of the glove of Mustaro. So if they're scoring the game at home, an E1 there as the bases are loaded for Gavin Wiener.
I mean, only one out here for Wiener. With the bases loaded, a chance for Mullica Hill to keep this game alive here in the bottom of the fourth, obviously. Brooklawn up 10. Excuse me, up 12.
So Wiener is 1 for 2 today with a single and a line out to left. Looking to try and drive in some runs here for the home team. Mustaro. And time is called. Wiener playing a little bit of mind games with the lefty on the mound.
As you just mentioned, Jake, another Mullica Hill batter, rolling with no batting gloves today.
Must be something from Gloucester because both McDonald and Wiener graduates of Gloucester City High School. Wiener skies this one. Bunting is over, and he makes the catch. So a good over-the-shoulder catch there by the first baseman for the second out of the inning. And that brings up the catcher, Zach Bragg.
Great job over there by Tyler Bunting at first base, making a perfect over-the-shoulder catch, basket catch almost there, holding the runners. I mean, that's a big if that ball falls, Wiener's probably standing on first base right now. 2 runs are probably scored, and Mullica Hill is going to extend this game. But now it's up to Zach Bragg to keep the game going for Mullica Hill.
So Mustaro steps off. Looking for an RBI opportunity. This one released into left field. One run comes to Ross. McDonald pumps the brakes. An RBI single there for Zach Gregg. Mullica Hill now trails 15-4.
Mullica Hill seems to be getting to Mastero a little bit now, possibly a little bit too early, but the bases remain loaded. A ball in the gap here would make things a little bit more interesting.
Tufano with some good quality at bats in this one. In the third, reached on an error by the shortstop.
And as I mentioned about the ball in the gap, Tufano has the power to do that.
Good pitch in there from Mustaro to called strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. So Tufano awaits the 0-1. Mustaro kicks and fires. Pitch misses upstairs and out. 1-1. And Mustaro just struggling to attack these hitters of Mullica Hill, especially with such a big lead. Really just need outs here. And as you mentioned, on a doubleheader with an early exit for both teams, obviously a little more thrilling for Brooklawn on the winning side of things, but a hot day here at Kingsway Regional High School.
Absolutely, and as we have a chat on the mound here, Mastero to give up those couple infield hits there, trying to stay composed and make those plays.
It really all stemmed back to the infield single from Cole Nacarelli, and where Mustaro was almost certain that he was out at first base. The umpire disagreed and called him safe, and since, his composure seems to be a little bit rattled out there on the mound.
Come on!
Upstairs, 3-1.
What up, Rico?
Hey, come on now. Come back now.
So Tufano in a hitter's count, 3-1.
Working a count yet again.
This one popped out of play, so a full count. Have to with the bases loaded and 2 away. The runners will be moving from Mullica Hill.
Hey, baseball player.
You'd also have to assume that Mastero's going to come at Tufano with the challenge pitch here. The last thing you want to do, up as many runs as they are, is walk someone in, as we saw earlier from the Mullica Hill pitchers.
3-2 on the way. This is downstairs, so Tufano draws a walk. Mullica Hill with another run. It is now 15-5.
Yeah, it's Jeffrey. AJ. AJ Palma. Here we go.
So 2 away, and it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner into the game. The AJ Palumbo coming into the game for Enrico Tufano.
1-2-5. Keep us here, Jack. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Base is still loaded, 2 away now for Matt McNaughty.
Come on, man.
Lefty 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and fielder's choice. That one gets away. Lockery breaks for the plate, and he's across the score. So another run comes in to score in this bottom of the 4th for Mullica Hill. Chipping away just one run at a time. It's 15-6 now.
As Palumbo and Matt Kelly on second and third respectively move up as well, giving an RBI opportunity for McNaughty.
Come on, 2-5.
And as I said, Jake, the base hit here makes things interesting. Palumbo, good speed on second base from Clearview.
So McNaughty awaits the 1-0. This is low now, 2-0. And the control from Mustaro this inning has just not been the same as the previous 3. Getting hit around and now trying to work around.
Just want to apologize to our viewers on JBB Broadcasting as our camera cut out during that at bat, but Matt McNaughty drew a walk, so the bases are loaded now for Rob Lagarina, the shortstop in today's contest. 15-6 your score in the bottom of the 4th inning. Brooklawn Red leads Mullica Hill. Here's the pitch from Mustaro. This one cut on. and missed. Lagarina in a big spot here with the bases loaded and 2 away for the home team. Mustaro is set, kicks and fires. That one a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Lagarina shakes his head a little bit at the call, but nevertheless now down with 2 strikes. Mustaro trying to get out of a jam. 2-strike pitch on the way. This one popped up and fouled out of play. Bunting ran out of real estate over there down the first base line. So Lagarina fights to stay alive to see another pitch. Trying to have a big at-bat here for Mullica Hill, who desperately needs some more runs to try and get back into this ball game. This one fouled back. So Lagarina trying to fight here. Take a look at Mustaro there on the mound. Lagarina awaiting the 2-strike pitch. That one a ball. So Lagarina doing a good job of working the count. Once again, as we mentioned earlier, Mustaro's control just not what it was in the previous 3 innings for him. Still trying to work out of a jam with 2 outs. This one cut on and missed there by Lagarina. So a strikeout to end the inning for Mullica Hill. And Mustaro gets out of a jam through 4. It's 15-6 Brooklawn. Quick out number 1 for Mullica Hill as Bunting grounds out. So that'll bring Shop up to the dish. As Ford turns on the rubber. Good pitch in there. Ford having a pretty dominant outing out on the mound. That's a good sign to see from a young guy from Mullica Hill. Good pitch there for Ford. It's 0-2. Ford looking for the punch out. That one misses. So Shop digs in 1-2. Check swing, and they'll say he went around, so a strikeout there for Nate Ford for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 away now for Charlie Neal, the left fielder. As he digs into the left-handed batter's box. Good pitch there from Ford. He's doing a great job of locating in the zone. Ford turns on the rubber yet again. Gets a check swing. So Nate Ford definitely having a better outing than we saw on Tuesday at Cherry Hill West. So this one is sent over, and the throw to first is in time.